South Korea's trade minister continued talks in the United States over President Donald Trump's plan to increase tariffs on automobiles and other key exports to the U.S. The minister has emphasized to stakeholders that a delay in passing a bill on South Korean investment in the U.S. is not a lack of commitment. Our Ahn Sung-jin has the details.
South Korea's trade minister Han-koo has been holding a series of meetings with U.S. officials and lawmakers in Washington since Friday. Seoul intensified efforts to avert a threatened tariff hike on automobiles and other key exports to the U.S.
I'm focusing on important stakeholders, including the USTR and the Congress.
His talks are primarily centered on explaining South Korea's legislative process to dispel misunderstandings over delays in passing a special law tied to Seoul's large-scale investment commitments in key U.S. industries, worth up to $350 billion over the long term, agreed last year. He emphasized that the delay should not be misconstrued as a lack of commitment by the Korean government, and added that the ruling Democratic Party has set a target to pass the bill on the implementation of investment commitments by late February or early March.
Ultimately, the U.S. also wants to do business with Korea, so we'll do our best on prioritizing national interest.
Yo had taken over from Industry Minister Kim Jong-kwan, who was dispatched to the U.S. for talks with U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick. Kim returned home without reaching a conclusive agreement. The high-level talks follow U.S. President Donald Trump's threat to raise tariffs on South Korean automobiles and impose reciprocal tariffs, lifting rates from 15% to 25%. Trump cited delays in South Korea's National Assembly as grounds for the move.
We moved down to 15% for Korea as a show of good faith. They have not executed their part. They haven't been able to get a bill through to do the investment.
The U.S. administration has reportedly begun preparations for the potential 25% tariff, including procedures required for publication in the Federal Register, though the measure has not yet been officially announced. Yo is scheduled to continue talks in Washington through early this week. All eyes are on now whether Seoul and Washington can bridge the differences and prevent an escalation in trade tensions. Ahn Sung-jin, ArirangNews.